Okay, this is day 2 of the turbo kit for the Viper. I got it up on a lift so we can see what it looks like underneath. Let me grab a light. As you can see, I got 44mm wastegates. I was able to use the stock manifolds, and we cut the stock flange connector off, and TIG welded. Everything's just tacked right now, but TIG welded a 2.5-inch V-band, and we've got a 2.5-inch mid pipe into the flange of the turbo there. These turbos have like 80, maybe 81 housings on them. I've got a few different housings I'm going to try. I've got some 115s, 63s, 81s. I've got all kinds of different sizes, so we'll probably try a few different sizes, see which one works the best for what we're wanting to do with the car. You can see I got the other side is all tacked also, and everything fit pretty good. You see my intercooler piping. I CNC'd some aluminum brackets out, and that way it'll keep them from moving around or rattling or anything like that. We had to cut the straight outlet off of the turbo and put like a 60-degree elbow on it, and then into a 90 silicone into about a, I don't know, this is probably about a 70 or so degree elbow there, and then into a straight. And this side was a little easier. I was able to keep the straight on the turbo with a 90 silicone, and then another about a 60 elbow here, and then another about a 45 or so here, and another one of the CNC brackets. And this one stops a little short. I'm gonna cut the other side off the same length and cut the roll off of this one and extend them both up so far, and then put a silicone coupler and then roll new beads on the end of everything. I got plenty of clearance. I turn the wheel all the way to lock. And of course this is up in the air. With it setting down, still have plenty of clearance with the suspension compressed, and the same on this side. And this is a Gen 1 car, so it's a little different than a Gen 2. On a Gen 2, all it has is a metal support that goes from the top of the rocker seal up to the frame, and on a Gen 1 it has this is completely plated off here, so you have to actually cut this plate out in order to have enough room to mount everything. I'm waiting on all the plumbing to come in, all of the hard lines, and the drain line. I got some new V-bands coming because the V-band clamps I had, the stud was messed up on them, so I ordered brand new ones. And this is the starter pipe for this. It's three coming out of the turbine housing. It comes around through the bin and then swells up to 3.5, and so it'll be 3.5 out the side seals. And the turbos are mounted high enough that, well, as you can see, the drain will be here where my finger's at, and that's about 3 inches above the oil pan rail. So they should gravity drain fine in there. I'm just weld a 10AN bung in the side of the pan and put the drain right there, and it should gravity drain fine without a sump pump or anything like that. Now on the front, for now, I'm just going to go with a front mount intercooler. I really wanted to do dual side mount intercoolers, but for now I'm just going to do a front mount, and because I don't have a whole lot of time to mess with this, I need to get it done and get it out of the shop so I can get to work on other stuff. This is my personal car, so I can't spend a ton of time messing with it. But I'm just going to do a front mount for now, and I may come back later and change it, do something different. But for now, it's just going to have a front mount. You can let down and see some of the top. These are actually manifolds off of a Gen 2 that I got. So I didn't have to cut up my factory Gen 1 manifolds, but they fit the same. The only difference is the little plug in the front of the head right there on the factory manifolds. This actually, it's like a tie brace here. Come up and around that and across, so I just cut that off and it fits on there fine. But this way I can use my stock heat shields back on there and everything, so it'll look factory. Now I have to cut out the inner wheel house, of course, for this to go around. And I've got, for the filter, it's going to be a fun job, but I think I can do it. I ordered some 4-inch aluminum U-bends, and what I'm going to try to do is it'll be a squeezed 4-inch, like an oval 4-inch down to the turbo opening, where we'll go back out to round right at the opening, and I'm going to try to come up and over up into the top of the wheel well and mount the filter up there. I would have liked to have ran it down and through, but there's just not enough room through the from here through the A-arms between the 2.5-inch pipe that's there now. There's no way to do a filter there, so the only way I can do it is just come up and above the tire. So hopefully it will work. I'm waiting on turbo blankets. I got the heat wrap for the pipes. I'm gonna heat wrap it all the way in the door and the seals, because this car had cats on it at one time, and it's got this factory stuff so hot it's just flaking and deteriorating. So I may even put new heat shielding in there too and wrap that so that it doesn't get as hot in there. But that's it so far. I'll have another update hopefully by the end of the week. Hopefully it'll be done. I'm going to take everything off probably tomorrow, do all the finished welding, and sandblast everything, ceramic coat it, and powder coat everything that needs to be powder coated, and get it all back on there. And hopefully by the weekend it will be running. And then I got to do the fuel system. I pull the tank out, and I got twin 400 Walbros to put in there, and I got 80-pound injectors and rails and all that stuff. So but first I'm going to get it running on with everything, with the turbo kit done, get it started and running, and then we'll tackle the fuel system. And then the last job, which I'm really dreading, is head gaskets. It's got, somebody's changed the head gaskets on it at some point in time, but they're leaking. So I got brand new Cometics to put on it, and I guess while I've got that all part, it'll be time to clean it because it is filthy. But stay tuned. I'll have some more videos of it, hopefully being finished and running.